Hi everyone, 5th grade math teacher here. I just wanted to show you a little trick that I have been using with my grade 5 math class for multiplication. Now, if you can learn your multiplication tables off by heart, that's definitely going to be the best way to help you in the long run. However, sometimes it's not always possible for many different reasons. And sometimes maybe we're just starting off learning our tables. So while, if either of those two situations apply to you, then hopefully this might help. So what I want to do is I want to show you what I've been doing with my class. They often have troubles with, say, the 6, the 7s, the 8s, and sometimes the 9 times tables. Usually, most students are fairly comfortable with the 2s, the 5s, and the 10s, and these are the ones that we tend to learn first. So what I'm going to show you is basically how you can use these as a starting point to help you with your tables. So let's say we were given the problem, say 7 times 4, and you had to figure it out. Well, what I would like you to do is have a look at those numbers and think about how you can break it up. If you break up the number 7, that's really 5 plus 2, okay? So what we're going to do is have a look at 5 plus 2, and we're going to break that up individually and then times both numbers by 4. So let's have a look here. If I rewrite that problem, okay, so we'll say 7 times 4 is the same as 5 times 4 plus 2 times 4. Now you'll notice that I got these two numbers from here, the 5 and the 2, the 5 and the 2. So if you know that 5 times 4 is 20, and you know that 2 times 4 is 8, if you put those two numbers together, you would get 28. Okay, so 7 times 4 is 28. So that's one way that you could break the problem down. Another way is maybe you're someone who, say, maybe you are fairly comfortable. So say with your 2 times tables, 4 is basically 2 plus 2, or 2 times 2 in this case. So let's see what happens when we break this up. If I'm going to use the same strategy as before, let's rewrite it. So we'll go 7 times 4. Okay, is the same as 2 times 7 plus 2 times 7. Okay, and we've got the same numbers there. Now 2 times 7 is 14, and 2 times 7 is 14, and 14 plus 14 is 28. The other thing you might notice is that this is just doubling, because obviously 4 is double 2. So if you can figure out what 2 times 7 is, you can double it to get that answer. Okay, all right, so let's move on. Let's do one more. Let's have a look at, say, 7 times 8. Okay, 7 times 8. And we'll do this 2 different ways as well. All right, so 7 times 8. Let's break the 7 up. So let's break the 7 up into 5 plus 2. So we're going to rewrite it. We'll do 7 times 8 is the same as, so 5 times 8 plus 2 times 8. And if you know your 5 times tables and your 2 times tables, this should hopefully be fairly easy. 5 times 8 is 40, and 2 times 8 is 16. When you add those numbers together, you get 56. Okay, let's have a look. 7 times 8. So this time, why don't we break the 8 apart? We can break that up into, say, 4 plus 4. And if you have a look here, this 8 is just double 4. So let's break it up. We'll write our sum again. So we'll write our problem again. 7 times 8. And then let's see what we can do. 7 times 4 plus 7 times 4. Now, if you can work out one of them, this is exactly the same, so we can double it. So 7 times 4, if you know your 4 times tables, that's great. Or from before, we figured out that that was 28 plus 28, or double 28, and then our answer is 56. Okay, so I guess the bottom line that I just wanted to show you with the multiplication tables, don't get scared if you see, like numbers like, say, 6, 7, or 8, sometimes 9. Have a think about what you already know and break it apart, okay? Break it apart. Because let me just show you one more thing. Okay, so 7 times 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't make it quite big enough. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to fill in all these. I want to show you why it works. Okay, all right, so let's have a look. So we were talking about 5 and 2. Okay, so let's break it up. Here's my 5 and here's my 2. So if this is 8 times 5, that would give me 40. And this would be 2 times 8, or 8 times 2, and that would be 16. And then you can add those numbers together to give you 56. Okay, I hope that helped. Okay, see you later.